Welcome to the Fredbear's Family Diner rebranding concept for all chain locations. In this tape, you will be provided with the necessary information to complete the renovations of the show stage area. If you have any further questions about the replacement of the show, you can refer to page 104 of the employee manual. If you need an employee manual, refer to pages 206, 207, or 1093. First, you should test out the Fredbear and Bonnie show tapes before beginning the renovation process. Reviewing the tapes will ensure that the internal components of the characters will be able to be used in the renovation process. For further instructions on running the show tape, refer to page 65 of the employee manual. We will begin by removing cosmetics of the characters, starting with Fredbear. First is hat, tie, and microphone.
Hello everyone, it's Gengar1122 here. We're going to be playing Fredbear and Friends Left to Lot. This is a fan game I got a game recommendation about, so I thought we'd check this out. It says click to interact, so I guess let's go ahead and try that out.
Head.
No, I can't even see where my mouse is. I can see it at the top, but that's about it.
Arms.
Oh, I guess it's already on the piece I need to remove. So, okay.
And body piece. Next, Bonnie. First their head and tie, and body piece. Now, you will begin to replace parts of the animatronics, starting once again with Fredbear. First, remove and replace Fredbear's mid to upper endoskeleton with a structurally improved set that was provided by the manufacturers. Set the Freddy Fazbear body piece where the Fredbear body piece once was. Place Freddy's arms on the respective sides. Place Freddy's head over the new endoskeleton head. And finally, correctly place his hat and bow tie. That's real great. Now, you will be replacing parts of Bonnie. First, remove and replace Bonnie's mid to upper endoskeleton with the structurally improved set that was provided by the manufacturers. Set the Bonnie piece where the original Bonnie piece once was. Place Bonnie's arms on the respective sides. Place Bonnie's head over the new endoskeleton head. Okay then, now all that's left to do is to place the characters in their proper locations. Building updates and stage props will be covered in a future tape. Place Chica to Freddy's right. Remember, Fazbear Entertainment may request a certain arrangement if necessary. Installing Pirate's Cove will be covered in another tape. Congratulations, Phase 1 of the rebranding process is now complete.
Oh, okay. So that was just the introduction. That's interesting. So let me go ahead and say this then. I was expecting that to be something similar to what happens in Sister Location. Back when I played that game a long time ago. Where if you put the part on incorrectly, then the animatronic would just jump scare you. I remember that being a thing, so I thought that maybe that would have been in this, but I guess not. So that's good, because I wouldn't have wanted to deal with that. Now let's go ahead and hit new game.
Hello there. While you're on your way, I'll go over the planes beginning again, just so that we can do this quickly. Once you get there, go straight to the security room as you were assigned to do by the company. After watching over the cameras for a little bit, start shutting off the cameras and audio system, as displayed on the camera system itself. The animatronics in there act as security, so if any wander into your office, hide underneath the desk, since they shouldn't be able to detect you at that point. However, there is a prototype endoskeleton character somewhere in the facility, so make sure that you look out for it. It should be light sensitive, so make sure that you could direct a light at it upon seeing it. Alright, I'll go over the rest of the planes again once you've gotten far enough. Let's do this.
Object? Oh, I couldn't even read that. Okay. Control, use flashlight. Shift is to crouch. Oh, so I guess that's how we hide. Oh, I can control it right here. Oh, okay. If you see a character coming down this hallway, make sure you flash the camera's light at them. Okay. So this sound, is that just for like whirring them to certain parts? Oh, Freddy's right here. So he's in the supply closet. I heard footsteps. Does that mean he left? Oh, it does. Oh, he's back in the supply closet. So is he just going to act like Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 1? Okay, so he's really just going to stay in his closet and keep attacking me. Okay, good to know. Oh, there's the endoskeleton thing. Okay, so the endoskeleton's interesting. I'm not sure. I forget what we have to do for him. He might have just been in the hallway and I didn't see him. I don't know. Or maybe I'm supposed to use this. Or maybe I'm supposed to use the sound whenever they're in that one specific room. That might be it. Yeah, it's just those two rooms, so he might have been in the hallway for all I know. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know. Oh, there's two of them, right. Okay, one's right there. I don't see the other one yet. Oh, and I didn't realize also there's a camera for you to shine down. Okay, that's good to know. So I also need to keep an eye out for that because honestly, I don't think it matters if they're in the security system or not because they will just come down this one hall or that hall I saw on the camera. So I probably need to check that since that's the only one I haven't been checking. Honestly, after I get done this, I'm probably going to have to check the footage because I need to double check what you're supposed to do because that little dialogue like went really quick, so I didn't have a good way to tell. Also, I have like no idea what hour it is right now. I almost messed that up. Okay. Oh, so that's what it is. That endoskeleton is just coming out of this hallway. Just wasn't paying attention. Okay, good to know. Also, I noticed 6, 7, and 8 we can't use for every reason. I don't know why that is, but okay. But that at least explains why we died to the endoskeleton a couple times. Honestly, I have no idea like what hour it is right now, but we're just going to keep going. Also, I'm hoping there's not a limit on the power because we absolutely need to use the power. So, like, when you can tell me, what the sound is for, because I honestly forgotten at this point. Like I said, the dialogue went like really fast, so I couldn't quite tell. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to assume that we're close to being done with the night. I don't know how long the nights are, but I have like no way of knowing the hour, so I'm not sure. But I figure we don't have much longer since we've been going for a little bit now. I think it's been at least like close to 5 minutes. And honestly, this isn't too bad. I kind of gotten down how to deal with Endo. Like the Fredbear or Freddy thing I want to say about them is they make very loud sounds whenever they leave. So it's actually very easy to tell when they leave. And when they are there, the lights flicker, so it's not like too difficult to tell when they're there. And for Endo, as long as you stay on this camera, you'll always see where he is. I can't say if 6, 7, or 8 will show us something different, but it doesn't seem too different from what I've seen. There may be another camera we may have to watch, which will make things difficult, but other than that, I think this is pretty simple. At least for the first night, anyhow.
Hello there. Welcome to the interactive control tape for Fredbear Entertainment Animatronics. I'm Freddy Fazbear, the lead singer in the group. You have to make sure that I'm heard around the establishment and I don't mess up my performance during the show. It works just as if I'm a puppet, except that I don't have an arm coming out of me. Instead, I need to look as alive as ever, so you need to make sure I don't go dying on ya. Now, let's look at my control rig. On the control rig, you will find 3 main function sets just for movement in between shows. On the right side of the controller, you will see a control set for my head. Go ahead, try opening my jaw. Great, now, on the left side of my controller, you will find a controller for my main body piece. Go ahead, try moving my body forward. Excellent. On the middle of the controller, you will find a few preset actions for me. Go ahead, make me laugh. Terrific. Control training is now complete. Now you should be ready to make the pizzeria come to life.
Good job. The first set of security animatronics should have been deactivated. Now, head to the storage room, which is behind the first door you see in that dark hallway. There's some items that we have seen within that facility from the pictures taken, so hopefully they just happen to still be there. Collect them and try to go through the door on the right side of the storage room. Once you've gotten through, I'll contact you again. Good luck.
Okay, so where are we now? Okay, I don't know if that did anything, but okay. Oh wait, there's a max curtains. Okay, I also don't know if that did anything, but okay. So what do we have to do in this one? He said to collect stuff and then he'll give us instructions. Oh, I'm supposed to keep the curtains closed. Okay. I got it. So, I need to... Oh, close those curtains. Okay. Door change 0%. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do here is... Or, how do we do this actually? Because I need to stay on the side in order to get the curtain closed. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to get up a certain percentage and close the curtains and then go back over there. That might be what I have to do. Oh, was that the marionette? That's what it looked like. Okay, so that's the thing we're keeping in there. Once it gets to 63, then we're going to go back over there. Once it gets to 72, then we'll go back over there once more. And we're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to do it at 84 though. Now I guess we'll do 96. And from there we should be good. Okay, so now from this point, we should be good to fill this up all the way.
Welcome to the arcade room maintenance training tape. In this tape, we will be going over how to test and set the arcade machines out for repair if necessary. 2 arcade machines will be demonstrated in this tape as examples of the maintenance work. First, let's test out this arcade machine.
Golden Comet, okay. Space is jump, shift to shoot.
Looks like that game worked perfectly. Now, we will test out a game of questionable quality.
Questionable quality. Sneaky guy, okay. Okay, so what are we doing in this one? This kind of reminds me of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 mini-games, honestly. I hear something, so we're probably about to get jump scared by something.
Uh-oh, I think the arcade machine died. Let's make sure that it's sent out for repair. Great job. Arcade room training is now complete.
Test Win 1. Click and hold the wind-up toy. Base to use Hyper
There
Flash.
should be an exit connected to the room. Once you go through the exit, then you have to find the fence.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but that wasn't good. He said there was like an exit key to the light, I believe he said. I don't know what we're lining this up for. I'm assuming the marionette, but... Click and hold to open the vent. Oh my gosh. Can this vent open any more slowly? Okay, I don't know what animatronic that was. Okay. So if we hit continue, we'll put us where we left off, or do we have to do that one mini game again? Oh no. Okay. Okay, so that thing we used the flashlight on, and he just appears at the doors. Okay. You really like that door, buddy, huh? And this door is taking forever to open. Luckily, I think I got the hang of this, though. It's gonna take us some time to open this door, because of how slow it is, but it's what it is.
Hello. Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit. So please pay close attention while learning how to operate these suits, as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment/crowd-pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain fixed. We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are tightly compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. It may take a few moments to position your head and torso between these parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring lock, and once your making hold them.
Click here to disable power. Okay. Hold space to use fan. Oh, we have toxicity meter. Okay. Okay, so we use the mask to lower the toxicity meter. Got it. Let's see, I'm right here, so I need to worry about that. We need to worry about that vent. Here's cam 2. Oh, hello. You're very close to the camera, buddy. Oh, it says 6 minutes, so is that how long we got? Okay, I don't know what we used the fan for, but that's there. Okay, so that's interesting. We'll have to look at that in the next episode. But I think this is a good spot to stop it for now. We did a good bit for night 1. And did some of the stuff after night 1 even. So this is where we're going to end it here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye everyone.